Alright guys, quick video today, but the set list for Legendary Duelist Synchro Strike, or at least what it'll be here, has dropped in OCG, so we have a full set list, which I'm pretty excited about, just because I wanted to see like what reprints came in it, in terms of anything noteworthy. I realistically should have expected that there wouldn't be too many reprints outside of the archetypes, so there's no like generic win support cards in here or anything like that, just in case anyone was wondering. But there are a couple cards that notably missed this, and while this is not the exact list the TCG has, based on the Rage of Ra set, I don't expect too many changes. So just quickly to go over the list here, notable reprints: Clearwing Synchro Dragon, obviously that's solid. No Crystal Wing in this, which is, I mean, for those of you who were wondering, it was in an OTS recently, so that's not shocking. This is the 000 set ID. I don't think this will be our Ghost Rare. I'm not even sure if it's a Ghost Rare here. I don't think it is. We got, obviously, the new cards we knew about: Crystal Clearwing, High Speedroid, Clearwing Rider. Ton of awesome cards. Speedroid Roulette, I didn't get to make a video about yet, but that's another card that was announced. It's just insanely good. We got the Red-Eyed Dice reprint, although the Super Rare is still going to be the way to go on that. A few of the other ones, none of the Pendulums, so I don't know whether or not I want to play them or not, but I definitely picked them all up on the off chance I do decide to. Car Turbo, like I told everybody, from the Megatins, that's definitely going to be in here, so hopefully you didn't pay too high on that when it was high up. Kite Drake is one I actually wasn't sure if they would because it was Battles of Legend, but it's an insanely good card, so I'm happy to see that in here. Speed Recovery, another one that was pretty much to be expected, and Speed Lift as well. So that's it for the Speedroids. There are a couple notable cards missing, and again, like I said, this is not 100% confirmed to be our exact variant of the set, but I don't think they're going to change it too much. For the Fleur support, we got obviously the new cards, and then just pretty standard on the reprints. I don't know why Noble Knight Joan is in here. Like, I understand that it's technically one of Sherry's cards, but it's literally terrible, and it wasn't worth much and didn't really need a reprint, but that's fine. So we got Sorcière, we got Necro Fleur, and the Synchro, so those are all really solid. And then for the Lyrilusk, they gave us everything for the most part. Not that that archetype had a ton of support, but a few extra, you know, reprints will be nice, plus the new cards I think they're going to be really solid. So this looks like it's shaping up to be a really solid set. Obviously the rarities are going to matter, but so many of the new cards are really good, so I'm definitely excited about it. Few notable exceptions, however, that did not get reprinted in this, and again, like I said, just to preface this for a third time, we don't know for sure whether or not this is the exact list the TCG will have, but it's going to be pretty similar, I think. Domino Butterfly did not get on the list, and it is not set for reprint as far as we know, which means that they're probably going to start disappearing from market. So I would definitely say if you're interested in this, go after it sooner rather than later, because there are very limited quantities on it. High Speedroid Rubber Band Shooter, which is an insane Link 2 for the deck, and for some Win decks in general, is also not on this list, so that looks like another one that may be worth chasing down, while it is extremely limited in quantity for a card that was worthless not too long ago. I would definitely have both of these cards if you're intending to play the deck, because they're both really, really good. And the last one that I wanted to point out that this did miss reprint as well. I don't know the Lyrilusk would play it, but it is neat, and it does have, you know, interesting, it's unaffected by card effects, so there's a lot of things that could go along with it. You might want to look at it. This is super cheap, Maximum Crisis, and it's got plenty of prints, so I don't expect value bumps on this regardless, but maybe worth just having just in case if it were to go up a little. Obviously the Speedroid Pendulums were left out as well, which we'll see whether or not that shapes into anything, but overall I'm really excited about this this whole pack to come out, specifically because I really want to build Speedroids. They did give us some of the better ones, like Daiko Duke, which is a solid one of in the deck. Red-Eyed Dice is really good, especially with Roulette, and Tri-Eyed Dice got skipped. I kind of like that as a one of just because it's a level 3, but whether or not, you know, it'll end up seeing play in the deck, I have no idea at this point. So, and Block and Roll was in Return of the Duelist. That's a token generator. I said Return, I do it every time. Rise of the Duelist, sorry. Another solid super rare that could be worth going after on the off chance that it doesn't get reprinted in the Megatins. It's relatively cheap, but it is a solid card, and basically if it's sent to the graveyard as Synchro material, you get a token out with the same level of that Synchro monster that used it as material. So there are combos with this. So overall, definitely make sure you're grabbing these things if you're interested in them. I'm personally going to be grabbing a set of each, just because I don't want to see anybody end up having to pay ridiculous premiums on it if it did go up overall, looks like it's going to be a really cool set. We'll see what the Ghoster is and we get it and whether or not the TCG makes any changes. But that's it for me for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time right here at Loveshack.